Hello, my name is Jeremy. I'm from Switzerland, and I'm gay. I'm 34 years old. Let me tell you about my coming out story. When I was 7 years old, my family moved to the United States. We moved to Los Angeles. Specifically, we moved to Arcadia, a small city northeast of Los Angeles. When I was 17 years old, in 2002, I decided to come out to my family. I had already come out to certain friends at school. I came out in a big way. I basically told everyone all at once, all the time. There was a lot of pushback. My family didn't accept me for a while, and people at school bullied me. The worst incident was a teacher throwing coffee at me from his car. That was really hard. There was a lot of name-calling, people calling me a faggot, a queer, etc. This continued even at university, but it got better. It was hard, and there are lots of problems when you come out, but it's worth it for sure. After high school, I went to UCLA to study the history of art, and I was lucky to go to Japan for 1 year to study Japanese art. When I lived in Japan, I felt really comfortable because there was no homophobia. Japan is not a very open country when it comes to LGBT issues, less so than the United States, but it's a country where there is very little violence against gay people. In America, you could, and probably still can, be killed for being gay by individuals who feel that it's their duty to kill you. That is not the case in Japan. I moved back to Japan in 2007 to live there, and I lived in Tokyo between 2007 and 2018. I was always out. I was out to my coworkers, my bosses, and my students. I was an English teacher. During that time, I visited South Korea 8 times. In the beginning, I didn't feel very comfortable being out in South Korea. The first time I went was in 2006. But by 2018, I felt that South Korea had come a long way. Maybe it wasn't as gay-friendly as Japan or the United States, but at the same time, in South Korea, the customer is king, right? So in hotels or restaurants, I was always treated with respect. I always felt very safe in Japan and South Korea. However, in 2018, I suffered a health problem and I had to leave Japan to go back to my original birth country of Switzerland to get treatment. So that's why I'm back in Switzerland now. The situation in Switzerland is somewhat like the situation in South Korea. It's not a very gay-friendly country. There are gay prides, but there are also people who will call you names behind your back. Switzerland is much more conservative than, for example, Germany or Holland or even France. I'm out here though, on the bus, everywhere I go. Everybody knows I'm gay by the way I walk, talk, and dress, I guess. So I've always been out, and I think if you're a young person thinking of coming out or not coming out, just come out. Life is better that way. Even though you might get bullied or harassed sometimes, think of how good it feels to be honest with yourself. And also, think of the younger people that you will be helping to make a better world. So anyways, it was my pleasure to make this video, and I hope that it can go up on the site. I really enjoy watching this channel's videos, even though my Korean is very bad. I've been to Korea 8 times, but I can only order food from a menu. Love everybody out there, and if you have any questions, maybe I'll include my information with this email. My YouTube channel has almost no views, but you can just search for my name, period. My name. Okay, just Google it, you'll find my YouTube channel. Bye!